Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs and rabbits. And in today's video, you guys have been asking that I need to do more listing videos or even do a single listing video. So in today's video, we're doing just so. This video is going to be dedicated to me listing all flipping day. We're going to list a few items, maybe 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 items, not too sure, maybe 11, 12, 13, 14 items. We just go with the flow and see what we can list it. So what I'm going to do is go through what we picked up, how much I'm going to get back on eBay, and I'm going to go through a few listing tips and tricks when listing specific items. It's going to be very clothing, footwear heavy, because I tend to pick up that majority of the time, because that's what I specialize in, is that sort of stuff. So if you do enjoy this video, please let me know in the comment section below that you have enjoyed this video. And while you're down there, subscribe if you're new, ding dong that bell so you get notified when I do upload next. And please, please, please do me one massive favor, smash that like button so I know you guys enjoy this type of video. So without further ado, I've got a few bags over there and we're going to get them listed today. So let's get going. Boom. So bag number one, we've got a few items of clothing and I think just one pair of footwear, and I think we might actually have an electrical piece as well which will need testing, but we've got a couple of electric splits, a couple of boots and a couple of trousers. By the looks of it, we've got some Nike joggers, some box standard Wranglers and some nice pieces. So without further ado, enough waffling on, let's get listing. So the first item of a piece of clothing we are going to list in today's video is these pair of Nike Tech joggy fleece joggers. Really good money in these. Nike Tech stuff, you can tell by this sort of logo and just the design of the knees and the cuffed bottoms. Nike Tech fleece joggers sell a lot stronger than normal Nike bottoms, so we should be listing these anywhere between £25 to £30. Really nice condition, nice decent size, really good average size large, really nice colour. Again, an easy £25 to £30 listing. So let's get that listed. Just a top tip when listing clothing, a lot of people, and Google especially and eBay especially, they like it on a white background. I think it tickles that algorithm. So I use an app called Photo Room. I'll leave a screenshot of the App Store logo. If you click on, if you want to download Photo Room, it's honestly one of the best removing background tools I've ever seen. So flipping good. So it means you can list from anywhere. So at the moment I'm listing in the garden because the natural sunlight is so good for clothing. Like, it's so clear. So I list outside, and then I'll use Photo Room to move the background of the first main picture. That saves time and efficiency. And then I use the main picture on a beautiful white background, and the rest are used on the washed clean tiles out in the back garden. So yeah, do download Photo Room if you want to be able to remove background and put it on a nice crisp white background. Also, a top tip when listing items is to take a photo of the labels. For some reason, there's a lot of people out there, not just saying any reseller or any seller that sells clothing on websites like Depop on eBay, they always forget to take photos of the label, but it helps so much because you get so many questions. Sometimes you get a lot of questions asking like what fabrics are inside the pocket, the body, all that good stuff. So if you take a label picture, it eliminates that question. But yeah, I mean, you should be taking at least 7, 8 photos of an item of clothing anyway. And if one of them isn't your label, then please do so, because it just eliminates, you want to eliminate any questions coming through eBay, because at the end of the day, time is money, and if you're spending time answering questions that you could do with a simple photo, then yeah, this will save it for sure. So yeah, definitely take a picture of all inside labels. So the next item that we're going to list are these pair of beautiful like dark blue washed Wrangler jeans. I only pick up the Texas stretch Wranglers. You can find that inside the inner label. It will tell you exactly what model. The Texas Stretch, for me, seems to be the one that sells pretty quickly and very consistently, so I only tend to pick that model of Wranglers up. However, even then, it's still not the best pickup. I paid £2 for these and should be looking at around £20 because the condition is absolutely beautiful. When buying jeans, always check the bottom leg, make sure there's no fraying. But yeah, beautiful condition, an easy £20. What I forgot to mention when listing jeans, or like t-shirts especially, is it's always a good idea to measure them. So 17 inches, so that's a 34 waist because you just double it, and then I'll do the same on the leg. And as you can see, it's a 30-inch inside leg, so I will put that in the description of the Wranglers. Obviously, it's subject. I tend to measure most things and write them down. I don't actually take a picture of them, but I will write the measurements in a description. Again, it saves time, it saves effort, it saves so much efficiency. It's ridiculous, because if you don't do it, you know fair well people are just going to message you saying, what's the inside leg, what's the waist? So yeah, definitely please put your sizes in the description and the title. And again, I will use the app Photo Room to remove the background and put it on a nice beautiful white background for the main photo. Again guys, if you don't use Photo Room, I know I get asked a hell of a lot what app I use to remove the background, but it's Photo Room. Again, I'll have a picture of the logo you want me looking for on the App Store, download it, and yeah, have a little play with it. So we've listed 2 items of clothing, and I want to stop. Not only am I doing a listing video, I'm also listing clothing, and it hurts me back because I lay flat everything. Let me know in the comment section below, if you list clothing, do you lay flat or do you put them on a mannequin? That's always a nice little question to be answered. I'm personally team laying flat. I can't stand putting stuff on mannequins. It just takes too long. It's all about money. It's all about time versus money in this game. And for me, it just takes too much time to be effing and jeffing with a flipping mannequin. Anyway, let's see what else we can pull from this bag. Right, we've got 3 more items in this bag, and I think this is another pair of Nike Fleece Techs, Nike Tech Fleece joggers. Yep, again, another easy listing, so let's get that listed now. Also, before we go and list these, I've also learned that just grabbing a bag and get it listed is the way forward. Don't and ah, just grab a bag or a box, get it listed, and you'll feel so much better for yourself. Because sometimes, I don't know about you, but sometimes I get overwhelmed with the amount of stock that I've got unlisted. I just need to go and grab a bag, pick it up, take it home and list it. So yeah, if you're in that same sort of boat as me, grab a bag or a box, take it home, list it, and you'll feel 1,000,000% better. Anyway, enough waffling on. Let's get these beauties listed. Especially with clothing, I use these PP05 plastic bags with the attention warning labels all written over them. I use these because it just gives that extra, you know, you get an extra mile for your customer. You're making them look good. It's making it look really nice when you put a pair of jeans in there and you sell them, and then you put them in this and then you pack them. I know it's probably not good for the environment as such, but I am looking for biodegradable ones at a reasonable price to hopefully solve that issue in the future. However, I use these just to give an extra added touch. The customer loves it. I've not had any single complaints. It just gives it that extra bit of professionalism. And at the end of the day, I want to provide a professional service, and I think these can help for sure. Mainly use them for clothing and footwear. Everything else just I'd pack as is, but these just makes it a little bit special. You kind of see what I'm saying? It just makes it look pretty nice, pretty cool, pretty professional, nicely folded. That'll be skewed up in the AX box that I have at home, and once that sells, I know exactly where it is. Nice, professionally wrapped. Again, like I said, I am looking to be on the. I am definitely looking out for biodegradable ones, because I know that obviously plastic is a big issue here in the UK, or in the world in fact, and yeah, it's definitely something I'm looking into. But these do get reused as well, so don't worry too much. I'm not just getting rid of them and be done with them. But yeah, just look cool, don't they? Look professional, that's what I'm going for. So the next item we are going to list is this Parsons all-weather cassette. Back in the day, this is what I guess you guys, your older generation, had. I mean, I never grew up with cassette players, but I can appreciate what they are and what they did for the industry, because these are freaking awesome. However, when listing electricals, I highly recommend, 1000% recommend, that you test your electricals thoroughly. So that is what we're going to do now. And in fact, I've actually just sold Usher You Got It Bad on cassette for $4.99, free postage. So cassettes do hold a little bit of value. So we're going to put that inside that. Yes, it works, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We're going to get that listed without the headphones, just unit only, but it has been tested. It fully works. Again, when I list electricals, test all the buttons as well. So I've checked the rewind, I've checked the stop, I've checked the playback, I've checked the play, and it works beautifully. So we're going to get this bad boy listed now. Well, we're now on to listing a pair of Lomas. Lomas are a sub-model of Hawkshead. This is Mertex, which I do believe is water resistance, their version of water resistance, allowing it to be still pretty breathable. But yeah, it's always nice to see extra added tags on a pair of walking boots. These are UK size 7. However, I did pick these up for £2 because look at the condition. Absolutely beautiful. And I don't mind paying up or paying very little or anything really for ready to list walking boots, trainers, footwear, because a lot of people spend a lot of time cleaning trainers, which I highly respect, but sometimes it's just worth picking up trainers where you don't have to do any work, because again, in this industry, I've said it time and time again, time is money and it's all about working smart, not hard. So if you can find ready to list items at a reasonable price, it's well worth paying extra. So these should be an easy 25 quid. Bread and butter item, and we'll get them listed now. And to list them, I'll be using these Dansko's Shoemaster shoe trees. These are called shoe trees, if you didn't know. I do get asked a few times a week, what are these actually called? These are shoe trees, and you can pick them up anywhere. Carboots sales, charity shops, eBay, Amazon, whatever. I do have a bit of a collection now, and I tend to stick with these at the moment because they are so easy to use. Slide them in, they've got the old springy snapback bit there, absolutely stunning. And yeah, I'll use these to keep I'll keep the shoes shape while I'm listing. Definitely, if you don't already, then do pick up a pair of shoe trees, especially if you're willing to list a fair few trainers. Doesn't have to be these ones, it could be any. Just search eBay, Amazon for shoe trees. I mean, you could probably see the difference. This one has the shoe tree inside. This one doesn't. You can see it's a little bit flatter, not keeping its shape at all. This one is ready to list. Look, it's an absolute beaut. Shoe trees, very, 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 very recommended if you're listing trainers. You don't want to be listing them just like that. Boring, flat, just nothing to them. These just give them a little bit of oomph. Also, guys, let me know in the comment section below, are you a shoelaces tucked in or are you a shoelaces done when you're listing? So I am more of this way. I prefer having my shoelaces tucked in. I just think it looks a little bit cleaner. Or do you take a photo of them done up like so? Yeah, leave a little comment in the section below. I'd love to hear, because it's a bit of a debate that we're having at the moment. Done up or tucked in? Let me know. So the next item I'm going to list are these pair of Nike Air Max Vapor Maxes. They're absolutely stunning condition, UK size 3. However, I've sold these before in the past, quite recently, for £30 all in the same sort of condition. When you are on the lookout for stuff like this, make sure you do squeeze the bubbles, make sure they're nice and solid and not been popped. Obviously, there's slight heel drag there, but apart from that, that's actually quite bad. However, I still think I should be able to aim for about the £30 mark. These are really, really nice. Again, shoe trees. Look at the difference. These haven't got shoe trees in. These do. I've gone for a different type of shoe tree today for these videos. For this one, we've gone for the Dansko's She Made. These are for women's, and obviously, if you try to put men's ones in these, they look stupid. So a nice slim women's one, pop them in, and they'll look absolutely beautiful. Again, really nice, lovely, jubbly. Get these listed now. So I also have it. I've always had a few questions as well. Like, this has a slight defect on the pull tab. People ask me, should I take photos of them? Yes, you should. You should take photos of all defects, because at the end of the day, if your buyer's going to buy them and they're going to get them, and you've not explained that it has a default, then you're in serious trouble. So yeah, don't be afraid to take pictures of absolutely flipping everything, because at the end of the day, it will help push the sale. It's all about buyer confidence at the end of the day. Unfortunately in this game as well, buyers is 99% always right. So what we've got to do as resellers, we've got to try and eliminate that process. So by doing so, take the photos of every single defect and every single angle, just so you keep them customers happy. And yes, I'm sat down in the sun, taking photos, doing my dream job. Life is flipping good. Talk about flipping good. Can we appreciate the next item that we are listing? Look at this. This is an absolute beautiful piece. This is the back from a brand that we all probably know, Crew Clothing, with their fire. What a lit piece of garment we have here today. This is absolutely beautiful. It's like a denim style, quite a heavy knit jumper pullover. Oh, it's an absolute beauty. This is the back. I honestly cannot get over how awesome this is. It's my size, it fits me. However, I just don't suit it at all. If I did, I would. It's got a beautiful washout blue color. It's a freaking stunning piece. Bish bash bosh. I haven't said it in today's video, but there we have it. Bish bash flipping bosh. Absolute beaut of an item. We're gonna get this listed, and we're gonna aim for about £25. I'm probably pushing the boundaries there, but it's a freaking cool piece. Absolutely stunning. But anyway, I've waffled on too much. Crew Clothing, you're getting listed now. Honestly, guys, this is probably one of my favorite pieces of Crew Clothing. It's just absolutely beautiful. Owes me £1, listed it for 25. Hopefully it sells sort of in the next, well, I'm willing to wait, because it's quite a heavy piece, so it's probably more designed for the sort of autumn winter. But that, honestly, what a it's freaking lit. Anyway, one more item that I'm going to list in today's video, but before we do list that, if we can hit 150 flipping likes in today's video, I will be doing another type of video like this. If you guys want it, I will do it. 150 likes in today's video, and we'll do another listing video. So let's get a wiggle on, and we'll do some more listings. So we're in fact going to be finishing our listing video today on a pair of Adidas Stan Smiths. I don't tend, believe it or not, to pick very many of these up, because what I've seen recently is the sell-through rate of these is rubbish, and they don't sell for very good money. Well, really. However, I might be wrong on that, but I honestly cannot find... I see these all the time, and I generally just sort of don't pick them up because the money just isn't there. For me, anyway. Everyone's businesses are different. However, these seem to be pretty good. This colourway, nice white leather, and sort of the green detailing seems to hold a little bit of value. So I paid £6 for these, and I'm going to put a listing value of around about £25 to £30, and hopefully we'll get somewhere between... I don't mind taking offers around about £25, let's put it that way. So again, get these listed, and that will be the end of the video. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs and rabbits. Thank your beautiful faces for watching. Like I said, if you did enjoy that video, 150 likes, and we will do another list with me video type of thing. Something very, very, very similar to what we did today. To be fair, towards the end of that video, I quite enjoyed it. It was a good video. It's kept me motivated. It's kept me on track and on point, and we've listed a few decent things. But I don't know if I got excited towards the end of the video because I knew it was nearly time to stop listing. But anyway, guys, if you did enjoy that video, like I said, please smash that like button, subscribe if you're new around here. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers, which is absolutely flipping incredible. And honestly, guys, thank you from the bottom of my heart from the support on the channel. I absolutely appreciate every single flipping one of you. Bish bash bosh, you guys are amazing. And yeah, if you're new around here, welcome. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon. Boom.